What's up, everybody? And today we are cracking on with the 3rd Brigade soldiers fighting in Avdiivka. I think I got that right after reading your comments in the last one. I probably butchered it still, but I'm trying my best here, guys. It changed perspectives from lads on the ground to what looks like lads in... I'm thinking this is some sort of medical vehicle, but we'll break it down. We'll see what's going on, and we'll watch another 15 minutes or so. This is part 2. If you want to watch part 1, go back to yesterday's video and check that out. If you haven't already, checked out the channel sponsor, Chug. Check it out. Link down below. 10% off. You're not going to get a better deal anywhere else. This is absolutely incredible. It'll keep your beverage cold for as long as you possibly want, and it's genuinely absolutely fantastic. You get a free engraving, a free bag with it, and you get 10% off. I cannot recommend it enough. And if you haven't already, we're into the last week of the giveaway for my business, for Morale. Before the Kickstarter starts, we're doing a giveaway for a pack of 12 cans, a hoodie, and a t-shirt. If you want to be part of that giveaway, enter down below. It's free to enter, and you've got like 6 days to do it. So go ahead and do that before the giveaway ends. We'll do like a live stream, I think, to announce the winner of the giveaway. Anyway, let's shut up. Let's pull this up. In fact, actually, yeah, we're going to do a live announcement for the giveaway winners. With that being said, I'll have to play a game. I wonder what game I can play. Let me know what you think. Maybe we can play some Warzone. Maybe we'll play some Battlefield. Maybe something else. Let me know what you think in the comments, okay? But let's crack on with this and let's see what's going on. The reason I said... Is that a bit loud? The reason I said medical vehicle, it looked like there was a cross on the front of the vehicle then. But you can't see it now. Getting the rounds down. There's some rounds being shot to the right-hand side there then. I'm not seeing enemy though. Oh, right-hand side behind my head. Let me move my head up a little bit and go back a little bit. There on the right-hand side, you see that? They're shooting that building, but I don't necessarily know whether... In fact, I need to move my head up so you can read subbies. I don't necessarily know if I saw any enemy there, though. Moving forward, getting the rounds down. Again, just like the last video, the visuals are just atrocious, aren't they? Like, you can't see anything. Pull back. Drone. Got it. They got the drone. Oh, there he goes in the water. There must be another drone about. That's a nightmare, that, isn't it? Got the drone. I'm wondering whereabouts to go in here. God, the weather looks horrendous, doesn't it? Not like there's any good weather to fight in, really, is there? A fight's a fight at the end of the day. The last thing you're worried about is being cold and wet. You're just trying to survive and help your lads. Which you. Gas station on the right there. Okay, what's going on here? Where are they going? Are they just right? Is it just going to be footage of them riding down the road, getting the rounds down? Someone needs to fill these potholes in. FPV is above us. No sudden movements. Here we go. We got some friendlies on the left here by the looks of it. 10 o'clock, I'm presuming it means by the 10, because he's shooting in that direction if you're looking forward here. Getting the rounds down at 1. He's saying on 13, but it looks like 1 o'clock is what I'm presuming he's meaning there, maybe. Because he shot to the right when he said it. So I'm presuming this vehicle has come in, and obviously it's the same fight as what the lads in the previous video were in. And I'm presuming maybe they were the lads on the left then that they saw, and they went past and started shooting past them. And that would make sense because they were obviously pinned down in a building, and it looked like a similar building. I might be wrong. It might be completely different footage within the same area, but kind of got that vibe from it. So they're reversing back here a little bit. We should see the Ukrainians on the left. Because that building there looked like one of the ones that were in earlier, but everything's just rubble, so it's hard to tell where in location they are to the other people. Okay, so they're cracking on here. It might have been completely different footage, and I might be just trying to piece something together that I don't need to. Got another vehicle up ahead. A small vehicle by the looks of it. Or is it just far away? How far away is he? Boom! Oh, shit. Wow. This is a different vehicle, by the way. I'm wondering if that's the same gas station they were coming the other way from. Yeah, that's the same gas station. So what's the plan here? Are they just trying to get out the area? What's going on? Because they were going that way in the first part of the video. Yeah, he's right. Don't start celebrating just yet. Few words for the camera. Wow. Wow. Boom. On the right over there. You might have missed that. Look at that bus station and everything. There's a guy riding down the street on his little pedal bike. What? Another person here just vibing. Wow. So I don't know whether this is the same people we're with at the very start. But it could be. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? That's the kitchen they were talking about in the previous part. So obviously a lot of this is filmed on GoPros, which actually do have quite a good, resolution and video quality. But when you're in weather like this, it goes to show how bad visibility can actually get when you're in a scenario like this. And again, just like the guy whose weapon was had a stoppage and he couldn't figure out the stoppage. Just like all the other scenarios where something goes wrong, like in one of the previous videos where that guy got shot in the neck, something can always go wrong. It could be your weapon, it could be your friend, it could be the weather, it could be the environment, it could be a bomb, it could be an IED, it could be the enemy, it could be an FPG. Like there's so many variables that could just not be in your favor. And that is what makes a good soldier, is being able to see that there's all these different variables and you can adapt to all these different variables, right? They say the best soldiers are the ones that can adapt and overcome. And that's the ethos that a lot of Royal Marines live by, is adapt and overcome, and just learn how to adapt to your environment and just go with the flow and be in that flow state and know if something goes wrong, you can just crack on. They can't see out of it.
Ведуть вогонь наші сили. З Фокстроту працюють також наші сили.
The...
Друга рота заходить, готується відштурмовувати будівлі. Як прийняв? Плюс. Тримайтесь біля тих, хто є з другої роти біля вас, і все буде ок. Пам'ятайте, в нас пароль помінявся.
Який пароль?
Пароль чи назис сюди. Поняв? Краще цю позицію зараз не палить, а притримать, коли буде пизда. Надо, щоб люди вийшли і прикрили на дорозі відхід нашого евак-групи. Зможете зробити таке? 2-3 людини треба. Все нормально.
So it looks like they're using the upstairs of this building as a bit of a RV point, right? He's set a password and the password's constantly changing. He's setting a password so if anyone comes in or if anyone gets on comms or whatever, they need to know what that password is. This is standard operating procedures. This is Bobby Basic stuff, right? You'll learn this in training if you go into any infantry branch, right? Whether that's the Royal Marines or the Army or whatever else it could be. When you set up your own little area, you could call it, your base. Everyone's got different names for it. When you've got sentries on and stuff like that, there's a password for the sentries. That password's constantly changing. And so the way it works is if someone goes out, you can make a note of when they go out. When they come in, you can make a note of when they come in. But what you do know is they go out knowing a password. And they have to know that password coming in. If they don't know it, they're not getting in. That can be used in many different things, like this building that they're obviously using as some sort of OP or some sort of kind of forward operating base to some extent, you could say. And they're using the password scenario for this and for comms, maybe. I don't know what their comms are like out there. I don't know what equipment they use, whether it's really well encrypted equipment or not. I don't know.
Акуратно, пацани, наші будуть відходити. Увага, наші відходять з позиції до нас, акуратно.
Right, there you go.
З 9-ї години, блядь, сука, їбашуть. Прям в двері, блядь, схуярять. Дай, в окно. Оце центральне. Торонто, як прийняв інфу? Туди будеш їбашити? Вважай. Торонто, нам піздують з тої червоної будівлі, в яку я замовляв арту.
А ну, прыгни, пожалуйста.
Давай. Попав?
По-моему, попал.
Город, дивись, чи не будуть відходити з тої будівлі, як прийняв.
Там мне просто писать.
Прийняв.
Do you know what I'd love to see with videos like this is some sort of top-down description of the battlefield. I know obviously this is just GoPro footage with lads trying to get the best footage they possibly can so they can show you exactly what war is like, right? Show me as well what war is like, to be honest with you. And it's almost really disorientating because these lads would have gone into this area knowing what the area looks like to some extent. Whereas us, the viewers, I live in the UK and America and, you know, people from America and stuff like that, we don't know what the area looked like. So when we're trying to piece together where everyone is, it's kind of difficult. What we do know is we've got these lads in this building here. There's lads evacuating, coming towards them. And there's enemies scattered around the area that they're coming from. And so there's got to be some sort of careful procedure for them coming back. But that being said, we don't know what the area looks like outside of the footage that we've received here. So, you know, it could be in any scenario. They could be surrounded. They could be all in one direction, and you just don't know, do you?
Підари єбані, сука. Сука, в руку, блядь, мені в'єбав, походу. Підер. Не відчуваю, але, блядь, так по касательно пішло, куртку порвав. Де це хуярить?
Жовтий макав.
Це наші. Наш кулемет. Жовтий макав на зв'язку.
Sheesh. I thought they were shooting the other direction, so are they surrounded here?
Да. Це наші з тої позиції, бос. Там наші беруть в плен, блядь, підара. Контролируйте дорогу. І на 12, блядь, там, де в ту сторону Фокстрота.
Макар до дороги, прийом.
Макар, братан, объясни, куда мне не ебашить?
Оця червона будівля шифром. Да.
Ебашить?
Ну там підари, блядь.
Сколько?
Не знаю, ну дохуй. Туди, куди термобаром там їбашили.
Ага. Давай я еще раз.
Червоний ангар, світло, надо 10 година, відеогляд. Плюс, прийом.
Рандом зараз наші будуть відходити. Плюс, я чув, ультрас. А баху уїбали, да? Да. Хорош. Маєш серію?
Got a cigarette.
Да, їбано.
Охуєнно, блін, да? Нам предупредили нас, що буде заїжджати.
Can hear some sort of screaming in the background. Yeah, we hear some screaming.
Чуємо звітом крики, як прийняли. Чуємо крики, там багато людей. Ще прикол, що в них небагато БК, в них, коротше, по 4-5 магазів, поняв? Тому якщо вони дохуя відпіздовують, не потім відступають, десь дозаряджаться.
True.
Поскидывали нахуй автоматы, блядь. Был один,
Ну якийсь нам в двері працював. Я сидів тут на сход, ну, біля сходів. Ну, тільки рикошетами, блядь.
Ну, це якраз це вот тут той момент, да?
Jeez. Looks like there's a little bit of calm here. Again, we don't know the extent of where the enemy is here, and we're a bit disorientated with this footage. With that being said, it's obviously incredibly close. They could hear screaming, and whether that's their own people or not, I'm not too sure, but there was a lot of them, and you can hear screaming.
Город, ви чуєте якісь крики? Був прильот в здання. Да? Прям в нього? А? Заєбісь. Може буде ще.
Я вже на комфорті, я їм говорив, що ви збирали.
Здання їх поїбали, може зараз буде ще. Окей. От, ще один полетів. Чуєш? Старий напашник, блядь, яйця спас. Сюди зайшло. Ще раз. То тоді я тебе крив, старий, а потім по мені почали хуярити в двері. І от, бачиш дирку? Ага. О, і пішло балістичний пакет. Всередину. Це як я отут сидів, як я його прикривав. Ні, куля, це той підер звітом. Отут просто чесануло його по курсі. Він типа, поняв, він їбашив в двері, а воно типа залітало і від стіни рикошетіло.
Ну ебать, нормально надо виживали? Что, болишься?
Та я заїбався, старий, вже за 4 сутки такої хуйні цілими днями. Я за пацанів переживаю, ті, що отут, блядь. Там вони тупо 4 дня не виходять з того дому.
Jesus.
І ультрас там важкі. Там троє мої.
Только что уебали. Я въебал с кабачка, залетела.
Кажеш,
They've been in the house for 4 days, his friends. That's horrendous, isn't it?
6 підерів поклали там.
Да? Мы или они?
Ну, коротше, 6 трупів нових.
Я ебал, я той подвал бігав на сходах на просто вниз, блядь.
Хуярило по тобі?
Ще такі типи стояли, блядь, я забігаю, я забув, що пароль треба кричати. Вони кричать пароль, блядь. Так, ладно, давай я тоді туди зайду.
ПВ, говорят, не наши порта.
Не наші?
Я выходил, говорят, борта не наши. Говорит, все, что летит. Ну, короче, смотри.
So they've obviously got comms with who's getting FPVs up in the sky. Because at the end of the day, if one of them things flying around close to you, you're not going to be able to get good observation on whose it is, are you? The things are so small and they fly so quick. So knowing who's got what in the sky is super important. And if the enemy's got FPVs in the sky, they need to be making it a priority to get them things down. Otherwise, they're going to be telling them exactly where the location is.
По факту, все, что летит оттуда, по факту оттуда все FPV летели. На нас. Не на нас, а на железку. Понял?
Ніхуя сі, о! Я ще живий. Блять.
Дивись, скільки лежить. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeesh. I think that's a good place to pause it. We've obviously got a bit of a break in the footage here before we go into something else. Again, visuals absolutely atrocious. When it comes to the vehicles, it looks like they were just trying to pick up some lads and move them. It looks like they found some sort of operating base, but we don't know how long they've been there in this footage because they said that their friends have been in a building for 4 days, which is just insane, isn't it? We don't know what that looks like for them. Do they have rations? Do they have extra water? You know, they're not going to have toilets and stuff like that, so they're going to be shitting in a corner, no doubt. It's just horrendous, isn't it? Lads being stuck in a room for 4 days trying to fight their way out. Oh, I'd never want to be in a situation like that. Absolutely horrendous. I will leave a link down below to the original video. We will finish this off with part 3 tomorrow. So if you haven't, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can see when that video goes up tomorrow. Also, don't forget to check out Chug 10% off. Link down below if you want to get yourself something like that. And also, morale. The giveaway ends in 6 days. Do not miss out. It's free to enter. Fill your morale. Boost your morale, guys. Get yourself a can. Other than that, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.